Okay, so we're going to talk about male qualities, especially when it comes to the yin and the yang concept. I have made videos on the yin side, so if that's more you're curious about it, please feel free to watch that first. Otherwise, stay tuned. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help transform women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. I have mentioned about the yin side quite a bit in the last video, and I want to break it up about the yang side because we are all equally balanced. But which side of the road do we want to drive on the left side or the right side? And it depends on what country that you are driving on so that we're not collapsing and, hurting each other in the process. So, and I think it's important in a relationship, we want to indicate which role do we want to play more. And we can signal, let your partner know that you want to take in charge about this area. And again, you need to identify when you are doing this. The more that you understand about the yin and the yang, which is the feminine and the masculine quality, I think it's the best if you understand this concept, you know which side of the road that you're driving so that you're not getting to that argument or even wanting to discriminate each other in which role that they should and should not be playing into. So I have a great membership as well, and I just want to let you know, and this is where in a good opportunity you can practice these quality and get rid of some of the transactional analysis that you either grew up and don't need it anymore. And I think it has a good genetic playing to it if you decide to have kids in the future as well. So that is one benefit to be joining in my membership as well. And of course, you can ask your burning question about your relationship or about yourself. I'm happy to do that there privately as well. So that being said, here are a few things about man equality. There's a good book. It's called The Yin and the Yang of Life. I'll definitely link that down below. This is all scientifically was, reported as well. And I will definitely link about a study about the yin and the yang and the graphic that I will be using from them as well, kind of demonstrate what I'm kind of stating here. So we already know there's a few traits that really stands out about man quality. One of them has to be strength and courage, right? And independence, another factor. Leadership and assertiveness is another factor. The whole macho thing could be definitely plays a part of it. When we look at biology, when it comes to male competition, there's a reason why that has existed when it comes down to sexual selection. That being said, I'm not saying that females can't be in these traits, doesn't have these traits. I was saying earlier, it depends where you are in your life cycle and what hormone are you running into right now in this moment, right? If you're more menopausal, you're more going to be showing up more of these masculine traits. The feminine quality, when you're running on estrogen, basically, you're more in touch more of your feelings. And I'm not saying that men can't have both either. It's the same thing. Men can run through their cycle as well. They could be totally become vegan after they had a certain age or even a certain factor milestone, and they're more into doing feminine quality when they retire. That's not a problem, right? If they're into the whole money making, that is not a problem either. None of this is a problem. You just want to know which side of the road that you're actually on. I actually made a good quiz on this whole concept. It is in the membership. I have shared it. It should be live right now. And I would recommend you taking the test and find out where you lie. But again, it depends on which cycle that you are in. And I was also mentioning opposite does attract. Anyway, the masculine tends to be smart, all right? They're more logical, and they tend to like to make the feminine more, laughing. They tend to tell jokes. They're really active in their career. He's considered to be emotional, intelligent, and is very respected in his opinion and able to be listening to those that demands those questions. He also is celebrating his success as well. And that is, if we look on the diagram here, if you guys all kind of see that, I kind of took it out of that study, but just know that all science study or any type of study, there is a limitation to it. I made a video on that as well, so please feel free to understand the 10 pitfalls that scientists do fall under as well. So the masculine, if you look at the masculine quality, it's about thinking. So they're most of the time spending in the mind and facts and logic and doing the step by step. They also are doing the speed reading and thinking skill as part of it. They have the higher order of thinking, so they kind of put things in categories. So sometimes if you give them a bunch of things at the same time, they can be disorganized in that way. Conversational knowledge is analytical, and and they're very competitive as well. And the disciplinary is part of the process as well. They can tend to be inventors as well, so that can be part of the component as well. They're there to cherish and protect the feminine energy, and that's ideally. So that's what I really want to be able to cover, but there's more to the study, and I will discuss this more deeply in the membership group. So please feel free to really go in there and have a good deep dive. There's 3 things that everybody needs in this life, and one of them is something to do, somebody to love, and something to look forward to. So let me know down below what are those things that you are kind of experienced. And if you don't know where you are at this stage in life, it's okay. Just let us know where you're kind of struggling as well, and I'm happy to answer any of your question in Q&A in the membership. Okay, thanks. Bye now. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube, and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.